Hi guys, Anthony here from one moment. Refreshing. Anthony here from East Africa Travel Tips, and in this video we are discussing water in East Africa. So the question that I have today is, can I drink tap water from Kenya? Is it safe? Is it something I want to do? I'm going to answer all of those questions right here. So let's get started. Now, tap water in Kenya, drinking water in Kenya. Is it something you want to drink? Is it something you want to allow your kids to drink if you're visiting Kenya? Now, the answer to that is no. And I'm going to give you a number of reasons why. I personally don't drink tap water. Many Kenyans don't. There are some who do, but here are the reasons why I do not recommend that you drink tap water in Kenya. Number one, tap water is inconsistent. Now, there are places that have really amazing tap filtration systems and good systems in the country that have that allow for very good tap water, very clean tap water. And there are some towns that don't have as good systems that clean water. So there are places where you find the water to be very pristine. Other places that you'll find water to be slightly muddy. I used to be in school in a place called Chuka. It's up in the mountains. And in Chuka, I don't think they had very good water treatment plant, because there are times when it would rain and you'd open the tap and you'd find that the water was brown because of how muddy it was. I think they used to take it straight from the river, straight to the tap. And obviously that's not something you want to do, something you want to drink. In the town where I live, the water is fairly cleaner. It's actually rare that you'll ever find any impurities that are visible in the water. But that's the thing about it. You don't know where you're going to be. So my general advice would be, do not risk it, because you do not know the area. You do not know how they treat their water there. So number one, it's inconsistent. So you do not want to do that. Now, the second thing about it is that you don't know where that water has been. Now, what I mean by that is the water in Kenya is piped in the ground, and especially in cities, it is not uncommon. I think that's not very accurate. Sometimes there's a likelihood that water may have mixed with impurities along the way. A burst pipe, which are common in Kenya, may have introduced things in there. So even if they treated their water really well, it's possible that it has impurities as it was coming to you through the taps. And so you do not know where it's been, so don't drink it. That's number two. Number three, most people in Kenya store water in tanks. That's because sometimes the supply is not very consistent. And so you would store your water in a tank and let it sit there for a while and consume that, and let the fresh water now refill the tank. The problem with that is that if that tank has not been cleaned for a long time, it probably has a number of impurities, probably was mixed with rainwater, which then took stuff from the roof and put it in there. So it may not be clean. So it may be tap water, but it may not be coming straight from the treatment plant to you. And so that's the third reason why you shouldn't drink it. It may not be very good. The number three about it is there are towns in Kenya that get their tap water from springs. And when they are treating it, it does not have enough, it has some extra minerals in them that can make your teeth brown. Now, for anyone who is a dentist or understands this phenomenon, I think it's that it has too much fluoride. I think that's the case, but there is some mineral that is too much in there, and that's what causes it to not be very good for drinking. And so you'll find that people in certain towns have things like their teeth are brown, their front teeth here are brown, or their whole mouth, their teeth are brown. And so if you're going to be staying in Kenya for a long time and drinking that water, it's most likely that your teeth would turn color too by using it. It wouldn't happen if you just were here for a short safari. That wouldn't happen. But all the same, there are other reasons why you shouldn't drink tap water. And so that's the thing about it. The number 3 thing about it is that there are places where I've traveled to and the tap water doesn't taste that good. It tastes bland. It tastes, it doesn't taste very good. And so you do not know how the water will taste there. Probably when you taste it once, you will realize it. I don't know about you guys, but me in Nairobi, when I go to Mombasa, I don't like the water there. The water tastes weird when I go there. And so I don't drink it. So now I've told you why you shouldn't drink tap water. Now, what should you use? What should you use when coming to Kenya? Now, I've recommended it in my article, eastafricatraveltips.com, on why you shouldn't drink tap water, and the number of things that you should, the things that you should use. I've come up with 3 recommendations. They are sort of like conjoined, and so some spill into one another. But the first one is, and the one that you should depend on, is buy bottled water from supermarkets, from the store. Don't buy it from vendors. You don't know where those people got their water from. And when you're buying from the supermarket, make sure that you buy a name brand, a brand that is recognized, a brand that has, that is known. And here are the recommendations that I would give to you. The first would be, actually, let me give you one. And this spills into the other recommendation. This is a Quencher, a large bottle of Quencher drinking water. And that's what I used at the intro of this video. And Quencher is not a bad brand. It's something that you can be able to use. Now, Quencher is a good brand. You can buy that in small bottles. That bottle will not cost you a lot of money, probably roughly around in the regions of like 40 US cents, about 40 shillings, would get you about a liter of that. And so you can be buying that. Now, if you're here for a while and you have space to carry things, you can get a bottle like this. Now, I've mentioned the brands. Sorry, I didn't mention enough. There's Dasani, there's Highlands, there's Keringet, there's Quencher, there's Aquamist. You can get the spellings for those names in my article. Just Google "Is tap water safe to drink?" It's the #1 article there. Now, the other thing that you can do is get a big bottle like this, and when you're going out, now store this in your hotel room. When you're going out, put it in your bottle to go, in your water bottle. That should work for you. That's the #2 recommendation on what you should do with about drinking water. The third is, instead of doing that, you can use things like, now, this is especially for if you're going to be here for a while, if you're going to be around for a long time. You can install within your house a water filtration system. There are different people who provide it. And one of the people who provide it, oh my God, I'm having so many notifications. I hope you're not hearing them. People who provide these are people like Davis and Chartleaf. Davis and Chartleaf are a good company to use. They have very good systems. They create very high quality water filtration systems. And so you can get them to install those in your house and into your tap. So what happens is that when they install them in your tap, you're able to get as the water flows through, it's filtered, and so you can drink it straight from the tap, but it's not really from the tap because it's been filtered. A few extra questions. Can you, and this I'll answer really quickly, can you then, because tap water isn't safe, can you swim in it? Yes, you can. It's chlorinated. It's good enough for swimming, not for drinking. Can you shower with it? Definitely. Use it for that. It won't get you sick. Can you brush your teeth with it? Yes. Since you're not swallowing, then you can do that. Now, I believe that should cover drinking water in Kenya. Thank you so much for watching this. Do you have any other question for me? I've gone really fast. I hope I didn't lose any of you. I'm creating these videos to help you as a traveler around the world. When you come to Kenya, you're going to have an easier time. And so, thank you so much for watching this. And as always, keep traveling.